So we've already preheated our oven to 375 degrees, and I've took the liberty of taking the spine out of this roasting hen. We've cleaned it and we're going to have it open back in our cast iron skillet later, but we're going to start here to begin the prep work. So, as we stated before, we've already cut and cleaned the chicken, and this recipe has 3 easy ingredients. It's just olive oil, our Smokehouse maple seasoning, and lemon juice. We'll begin off with drizzling the chicken with olive oil. We'll squeeze some fresh lemon over top. And then we'll rub in our Smokehouse maple seasoning. Don't forget to season the insides. After that, we'll just place it in our favorite cast iron skillet and we'll sit it in the oven at 375 degrees for about an hour and a half. Wow, doesn't that look amazing? We left it in there for roughly an hour and a half and it's crispened up perfectly. So just sit it to the side and let it rest roughly 5 minutes so that it can continue to stay juicy, and then we'll plate it along with our harvest medley. So first we have our flame on a medium heat, and I've added about a tablespoon of olive oil to the pan. The first ingredient we'll throw in is our sweet potatoes. So after we've added our sweet potatoes to our pan, we're going to let this marinate and cook just a little bit to get a crisp on the end. And then we're going to add about 2 tablespoons of water and cover it so that the steam can begin to cook the inside of the sweet potatoes. So now let's check on these sweet potatoes. We closed it so that the steam can begin to cook the inside, but they should still be partially done. Brussels sprouts are still a very hard vegetable, so we want to throw them in early on so it can begin to cook along with the sweet potatoes. Your sweet potatoes should have a nice orange color. Look at that. So let's toss in our Brussels sprouts. And we're going to add in a little bit of our Smokehouse maple seasoning along with some fresh squeezed lemon juice. Remember, you can get this Smokehouse maple seasoning on esquiremills.com. So we're almost finished with our harvest medley, so let's take off the lid and see what we have going on up under here. As you see, they're getting a nice color. We're going to add our pecans and a tad bit more of that Smokehouse maple seasoning to give the pecans a candied effect, but this time we'll leave the lid off so that our potatoes and Brussels sprouts don't get mushy. Good, don't it? I wish you could smell that. Now it's my favorite time. It's time to plate. And so with this, because they're paired together, I always like to put the harvest medley around as like a bed for the chicken, and then I'll plop the chicken right down in the middle and drizzle some of that amazing juices right over top. Remember, they both have the Smokehouse maple seasoning from Esquire Mills, so they're going to pair very, very well together.